Thursday, February 19th, and after a long All-Star break, we are finally back with some action. We have a fantastic slate of games in the NBA on Thursday, and in this video, we are going to be breaking down the 4 best player props for that entire slate, not to mention the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now before we get rocking and rolling and fully diving into all these free plays we have in store for you for Thursday, there's something I need from you that's absolutely free. It's so simple, it's super easy. Go on down, smash that like button for me, get 100 likes on this video. I'm putting $100 of my own money on the sportsbook play of the day. If and when that cashes, somebody that likes this video and comments below will get all of the profits from that play. And if you're new here, if you haven't already, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel because I give out free bangers just about every single day. All-Star break excluded there. There wasn't really much going on. We did have some great success in college baseball and college basketball. If you were over here on the Winible, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that brings up this next point. Make sure you go down below and visit my buddy Stan because he's got ways for you to lock in these plays for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. 6 different ways where you can lock in these plays when barely come out of pocket at all, if at all. Now, if you go on over and you sign up with code FFAPE on Sleeper or Betr, you get some free money and a nice deposit match. Same thing on Chalkboard with code APE, some nice little free money without even depositing at all. And then when you do deposit, you get that deposit match. And then Prizepicks, you bet 5, you get 50. ONYX Odds has one of the best promos on the market. You put in $10, you get $100 in bonus bets, and without even depositing, you get $15 right off the rip. And then you got Dabble where you get a free 10 as well. So go down below, visit my buddy Stan, lock in these plays for free. Don't come out of pocket if you don't have to. But like I was saying, with where we were dropping plays while we were on All-Star break, I don't want to say waste my time, but the views weren't really there, and I had everybody over on Winible cashing out with me. So I took a little break. Forgive me. But I drop these literally every single day. So I decided that this is the week that I was going to take a little break, spend time with family, not worry about dropping a video. We still drop plays every day along with cheat sheets as well. We hit a nice 2-teamer yesterday. Now you can get all of that and more for absolutely free over at that big, beautiful golden W. I dropped, like I said, the cheat sheets in the NBA, college basketball, college baseball, free plays every single day, different sign-up bonuses for other apps as well. If you need a sports book, I can't talk about it on YouTube, but you can go there and it will be there for you to sign up with over on that. And there's a great free Discord community as well where we drop bonus plays and cheat sheets every day. So take advantage. Make sure you click that and get on over to the Winible where I drop those plays for you every day. Now, what have we done over the break? Now, if you guys are not interested in any of this rambling that I'm doing, I like to do it. A lot of people like to hear about what we've been doing, the success that we've been having. And I'm talking to the people, honestly, that are in my Winible already. So get on over there. You'll also see these recaps over there. But what have we been doing during the All-Star break? Quite a bit. Now, the weekend did not go our way at all whatsoever. College baseball, it's going to take a little bit before we really get our feet wet. We got to see what the coaches are doing, how they're rolling out their lineups, how they're utilizing their bullpens, their pitching staffs, and all of that good stuff. But we did have great success on Monday. Once we got a little bit more data, we had a huge bounce back. And if anybody's new here, you guys know it happens. Everybody has a couple losing days a month, 2 to 5 losing days a month. It's going to happen. This is gambling. But over the long term, we are very, very successful. And our biggest days, our biggest weeks are after our little setbacks. And that's exactly what happened on Monday. Before we get into that, though, I got to say this. Gambling involves significant risks. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Some of those resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. I just showed them to you. I do receive a commission. It's a great way to support the channel, and you guys get some great deposit matches and promos as well, so make sure you're taking advantage and sending all the proof down below. That's how you get that free 30 days of premium per sign up. So that's 6 months that you could potentially get for free, 7, because there's another one that I can't talk about on the screen here. I don't want YouTube to strike us down. So there's 7 different ways where you can get free months, not coming out of pocket to me at all. You just deposit on the sports books. Send the proof, though, to that number right there on the bottom of the screen. Now, the exciting part. What did we do on Monday? Like I said, the weekend, it was rough. We didn't have a ton of success over the weekend. Things did not go our way. The 8th inning was our enemy all weekend long, but Monday was absolutely glorious, and our luck had turned around. We put a ton of time and research into these. College baseball, you have to dig deep, deep, deep. You have to Google your little heart out to find any tidbits of information on this sport, but that is where and why we are so successful in this sport. Now, we had Houston on the money line on Monday, absolutely crushed Washington. I know the scoreboard doesn't really reflect that, but I watched the game, and Houston was by far the better team in that one. Then we had the under, 13.5. Arkansas Razorbacks, who are a very, very good team, but they just haven't sparked it quite yet. So we did like them to win the game, but we love that under as well. Nice cash out on that one. Then we had Michigan plus 2.5. They ended up losing. I actually like them to win this game, but they did lose. We had the plus 2.5. We had them plus 1.5 on other books. You have to shop around a little bit, but you don't have to do any of that shopping around yourself, because if you're a premium, I do it for you. We had them plus 2.5 there. Then this one over on ONYX odds. I couldn't lock it in. I gave it out to my premium members. I think I actually gave it out for free, actually. To everybody, told them ONYX odds is making a big, huge mistake with college baseball. They're letting you do alternate lines, and that makes this literally free. Absolutely free. There's no way in hell that these teams were going to cover these lines. They covered these lines. We had the Houston Cougars plus 3.5. They won the game, and then Michigan plus 5.5 there. Easy bucket, no sweat winner over there on ONYX odds. Like I said, you can take advantage and get all those great promos down below. Then on another play, we had the Houston Cougars. We just loved them on Monday with Kansas State. Kansas State absolutely destroying the Air Force, which I love because I am in the Army. Now, we also had Michigan plus 1.5 with Kansas State again. There's some teams we just really like, so we locked it in twice. A nice plus 147 play on this one with Michigan plus 2.5. Kansas State, a couple repetitive winning slips, but that's exactly what we do in college baseball. And then this one, nice banger of play. Arkansas, absolutely free. LSU, even more free. And then the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors with a nice 9th inning victory on Monday. And then we also had Marshall and A&M Corpus Christi plus 12.5. Nice minus 119 over there in college basketball. They really just kept coming. We were like 11-2, I do believe, on Monday. One of those losses was Michigan money line. We did like them to win the game. They did cover the spread, though. We took them in a multitude of ways. And then we had Iowa State here. Nice rat line. If you're new here, I'm not going to explain it, but just know, I'll explain it quick. Why not? Rat lines are pretty much when a ranked team, somebody comes in, they should be the favorite. They're not. There's a reason that they're not. The books are tricking the public into taking the better team on paper, and that's exactly what we do. We go the other way, and we had Iowa State there to win that game, easy buckets. And then we also had this beautifully crafted play, LSU absolutely free, Marshall plus 4.5, and Iowa State there plus 5.5 in some college basketball. So a great, great Monday. It started to bounce back. Now, why haven't I talked about Tuesday or Wednesday, and you're seeing this video on Thursday? Well, I have a little trip with my family that's coming up tomorrow. So I'm actually recording this on Tuesday. So a lot of it, can't really do the full recaps. If you want those, you can go on to Winible. By the time you see this video, they will all be posted, full transparency, exactly what we're doing, and you'll be able to see the ascent up into UFC Saturday, Houston. The fight card is amazing. UFC Houston Fight Night. If you guys are new here, everybody, all the OGs already know I am the best on the internet in the world at the UFC. We have tremendous success at the UFC, and we are going to continue rolling in the UFC every single weekend. And I'm so excited that it's on Paramount Plus now so that you guys can all enjoy it with me, because I know a lot of you weren't purchasing the pay-per-views. Now, before we get down to that, if you use code SUCK, S-U-C-K, we only have one left. We sold out of all 20, one left for 80% off with code SUCK for the year pass. But the one I want to highlight in this video the most is the weekly pass. Use code Houston, Houston, and you will get $77 off of the week pass. $20. You get all the plays from now all weekend long, from the date of purchase to 7 days. And you can lock in with us to include that UFC fight night where we are going to absolutely go to war with the sports book. So join the team, code Houston, and you get that for just $20 on the week. Now let's finally, what you've all been waiting for, get into the free plays that we absolutely love in the NBA. First game back from the All-Star break. Let's dive into it. Let's talk about it. Let's go over it. Now we have a beautifully crafted 4-man over on Prizepicks where you use code FFAPE. You bet $5, you get $50, barely coming out of pocket at all. And we are going to lock in this play for a nice 4.5x. We found a little bit of a loophole on Prizepicks, a little advantage and edge, if you will, over there. And one of those things is to knock down the rebounds and assists line. Now I absolutely love this one. Pascal Siakam on Thursday, over 7.5 rebounds and assists. His normal line is about 9.5, so we're knocking it down here just a tad. We love to target this game because there's a great under-over in this matchup that we absolutely love. 234.5. More points means more assists, more rebounds, and Pascal Siakam is an absolute beast in those categories. As you can see here, he is averaging 10.2 over his last 10. He's gotten this in 8 of his last 10 as well, so we absolutely love those numbers. Head-to-head, some great success as well. Now, he wouldn't have got probably his normal line. I'm sure it wasn't set that low at 8 there, but that's exactly where we're knocking it down, and that's exactly what he got back in December when he last played the Washington Wizards. I do think he's going to get probably 10 to 11 in this matchup realistically. So I absolutely love this 7.5 line. I think he could honestly get this in rebounds alone. He's got a great matchup going up against Cullerberry, and Vucevic is questionable. Now, Zubac does take some of those rebounds away from Siakam, but he's still an absolute magnet on the boards there, so we love him in this matchup. And as you can see here, power forwards, they've had some reasonable success. As you can see, a lot of red X's. Danny Wolf did get 13 against the Wizards back on the 7th of February. We don't really know too much how these players are going to react from the long All-Star break. Some of them will have fresher legs. Some of them might have partied the whole time. We don't know. We'll see. So we're going super late on this one. I'll be straight up with you. But I do honestly love all the data points that we're getting for this play. Now, Nikola Jovic, only got 3. But I honestly think Siakam's better than all of these guys listed here in this rebound and assist category. So I still absolutely love this play, even though some of the power forwards there did not have success against the Wizards. So we're taking Pascal Siakam here over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Next, now obviously if we took Pascal Siakam for over his rebounds and assists, then we're going to pair him up with his go-to guy on the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, over 17.5 points. Now, sometimes with these plays, we bump them up a little, but I really love where this line is, so we're not going to touch it at all. I think he's going to have some good success here against the Wizards, but he is only averaging 17.4 in his last 10. He's had some breakout moments there in that spree, but one of those games he only got 18, and I think that's exactly where this line should be. I do think he probably scores about 20 points in this matchup, but I like where the line is, so we're not going to touch it, especially after this All-Star break. We're going to leave that alone. We're not going to do any demons on this play, and it's still a 4.5x payout there on this play. So we like Nembhard here paired up with Siakam for this over 17.5. The Wizards 29th in the NBA in points allowed. Now, the only concerning category here for this play is the head-to-head action. He hasn't had good success against this team, but I think he turns it around. He only played them once this season, getting that 7. All of these other ones were from seasons prior, so we don't really care too much about that data, but we do are a little concerned there with only that 7 points that he was able to score and muster against them back in December. But I think he's going to have a good game. I like him in this matchup. I think he's going to be the leading scorer on the Pacers, and that under-over total is super high. So we love this one, over 17.5 for Andrew Nembhard. Our next pairing on the play has a little bit of a caveat here. I want you guys now, if you lock it in exactly how I'm showing it to you, it won't matter because this one will void. So we should still have success on the play. But Joel Embiid, we all know this man is Mr. Glass. He always gets hurt. He's currently questionable as well. So if he doesn't go, what I want you to do here is switch him out and take Tyrese Maxey for the points and then take Edgecombe for the rebounds and assists. Just knock that one down. But for how I see it now, I think Joel Embiid had enough time off to heal and recover. So we like him in this matchup for over 30 points. I think he gets 30 plus. I like him for 33 to 35 in this matchup. In his last 10, he is averaging 33.1 as well. He's cleared this line in 8 of his last 10. So we like him in this one. We're not going to knock it down or up. We like it right where it sits at 29.5. Now the Atlanta Hawks, they have gotten better. The trade deadline, they did some good moves. They have improved as a team, but I still like the 76ers in this game, and I like Embiid to have a great game as well. They are 24th in the NBA in points allowed. Now, again, the only concerning data is the head-to-head data, but once again, he's only played them one time this season, and he only got 22 points. I think he gets about 10 more in this rematch for him. I think it's going to be a bit of a revenge spot. He's going to have fresher legs with the break. I think he's going to have a huge game. So we like him for that 29.5. Now, as you can see here, this center position, they struggled a little bit. But honestly, Embiid, when he's healthy, is an absolute cheat code. One of the best centers, if not the best center in the NBA, in my opinion, when he's healthy. The only problem is the dude is never healthy, but I think he's going to be healthy in this matchup. He just had a long break, like I said. So the only one that I put up there with him out of all of these guys is Bam Adebayo and Rudy Gobert, neither of which went over too high here with their points. Rudy Gobert did have 18, but Embiid honestly scores more than every single center on this list. So as far as looking at just the center's statistical breakdown of the last 10 games, I'm really not too concerned with any of these players or what they did, because when Embiid is on and healthy, he is better than all of them. Give me him for 30-plus points. If you wanted to demon this one, go on ahead, because if he's healthy, he is going to have extreme success against the Atlanta Hawks. But we're taking him right here for over 29.5 points. Now, as you can see here, we're going with Tyrese Maxey over 8.5 rebounds and assists, knocking that down. He's averaging 10.1 over his last 10. He's greened this line in 7 of his last 10 games. I think he's going to have great success once again against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, this one, head-to-head data, is far in our favor. Getting 16. Granted, that was back in November, but he got 16 against this team, and we absolutely love him to probably go on ahead and get 16. If Joel Embiid is healthy and playing, look for Tyrese Maxey to be dishing him the ball all game long. Then I already told you the backup plan there is taking Maxey with points and VJ Edgecombe in the rebounds and assists knockdown as the backup play. But I like Tyrese Maxey in this one over 8.5 rebounds and assists regardless. Even if Joel Embiid doesn't go, I think he still clears this line. Love this play. It's a 5-star play for us. And as you can see, the Hawks 26th and 21st in rebounds and assists allowed. We absolutely love it. That's our 4-man 4.5x play over on Prizepicks. Again, code FFAPE, bet 5, get 50, lock in and get that free 30 days by sending proof down below. There's tons of other options, but if you want to be able to knock down the rebounds and assists, Prizepicks and then Chalkboard with code APE are your 2 best options, because they do allow that adjustment, which is a huge, huge edge in this realm of betting here. So we absolutely love it, being able to knock that down. Now let's get over to the sportsbook play of the day. Love what we're seeing on the board. Think a lot of these numbers are going to change by Thursday, so hopefully you're watching this early. I'll probably post this a little bit early. I don't know if I'll do it on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday midday or something, but we still love this play, and I think that this line shouldn't move too much, I hope, but I would play this up to 6.5. And here is the play. We went the wrong way with it. I said I would take this up to 6.5, but I would take this as low as 2.5. I do think the Jazz have the potential and may even win this game. I just think they've been playing phenomenal basketball. Before the break, they looked amazing. The Grizzlies looked pretty good too. They've been picking it up here, but I like this Jazz team, like what they've been able to put on the court as far as the product goes. And I think they keep this one very, very close. If not, win the game. So by the time you see this, it might have gone down a little bit. I would play this as low as +2.5. If you want to take a risk for some plus money, you can go on ahead and just take straight up money line for that +146. But we love this +4.5. I think this one's going to go down on us by the time Thursday rolls around. So we love locking this one in early. I'm putting $100 on this play. So 100 likes and everyone that comments will be in the running for $90. I'll bump that up a little bit for you guys. $90, 100 likes. And when this, if and when this play cashes, one of you that comments below will be selected to win all of that money. Now, where can you lock this in? Well, you can use code FFAPE on ONYX odds. You put $10 in, you get $100 in bonus bets plus 15 even if you don't want to deposit. So take advantage, send me the proof, get your free 30 days. If you want to know another book, no matter really what state you live in that you can lock in on, get over to Winible or message me and I'll let you know all about it. But that's what we have in the video. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it. It's good to be back. Let's have a monster week, monster weekend, and keep on rolling.